know what to do after watching this video. All you need to do is to like and share, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also follow us on our Facebook page. My name is Janet Mukweni, your NAPO Estimate RTC. Today we are going to talk about the timesheet, how you can fill it. You remember we've already told you that we are here to help you with every NAPO task. Today we are going to talk about the timesheet. We want to help you fill it. Yeah, it is something obligated for every trainee to fill in, and it also submits at the end of every month. So this is how we go about it. On the timesheet, you first see the trainee name. That is, you as a trainee, you write your name there, and beside it is the trainee ref number. It's also the same as the trainee NAPO number, so you just write your NAPO number. And beneath it, you will also have the month and the year. So for instance, we are in March. If you're filling your timesheet, all you need to write is March, 2019. That is what you need to write there. And we also have institution beside it. That institution is the agency you've been posted to. Which agency were you posted to? That is what you write there. So in case you are under Ministry of Education, which school were you posted to? So you indicate the school. If you are under Ministry of Health, which hospital were you posted to? You state that there, and then you have ISWISH number, so you just write your ISWISH number. Beneath that, we have this whole box, and we have date column, time column. And at the date column, you can see that it starts from 22nd, or it starts from 22, and 22 is the 22nd of every month. And as you can see, beneath it down is 21st, which means you start from 22nd of every month and end on the 21st of the following month. So if you are to start filling your timesheet this March, meaning you would end in April 21st. That is what you need to do, which means that your submission date will start from 22nd of every month, starting from the following month ahead. And what I need to explain further is the time column. You have in, out, in, out. So how do you fill that place? Please, those of us at the offices, we stay in the offices from 8 o'clock a.m. till 5 o'clock p.m. Those of us there, all you need to do is the first in, you just state the time you actually came in, or the time you actually reported. And the first out, that is the time you actually went out for break. And the second in is the time you actually came back from break. And the last out is the time you actually closed from the workplace. Please, I hope you got that very clearly. Also, the same place, if you are a field personnel, like those who were under feed, I know there are some people who go out on the field. If you actually go out on field every day, then when you come to the office in the morning, the first in is the time you actually reported at the workplace. And out is the time you are actually going to your field to work. And the second in is the time you came back to the workplace or to the agency or to the office. And the last out is the time you are actually closing. I hope you got that too. So please, if you are at the office, you know how to fill in there. And if you are also a field worker too, you also know how to fill in there. Yes, we have weekend column, we have sick column, vacation, and also holidays. We realize that some people in the hospitals and other people in the private sectors would also be working on weekends. So during that time, the dates we have from Mondays to Sundays, then from Mondays to Sundays. So if you are also working during weekends, all you need to do is to state the time you reported, the time you closed, the time you went for break and all that. But if you work from Monday to Friday, then meaning there are 2 days in every week that you wouldn't report to work, please, all you need to do is to take. If it was weekend, all you need to do is to take that column that, oh, that side is weekend and you do not go to work on weekends. But those of us who will be going to work on weekends, all we need to do is to fill in and out the time we reported and the time we closed. That is what you need to do. We also have sick column. If you were sick and you actually came for a sick leave with a letter, please, you would also indicate that you couldn't fill in and out the timesheet because you are on sick leave, so you take at the date you actually are on leave. And also we have vacation. The vacation is the annual leave, maternity leave, and name them the rest. Yes, if any of them, you will just be taking the number of days and the number of days you are on that leave. And the holiday column is the public holidays. The public holidays, and we all know the public holidays. Yes, so beneath it, we have total. And you will state the number of days you actually reported in, out, and the number of days which was weekend for you. If you do not work on weekends, you also state. So for every month you have like 8 days weekend. If you work on Monday to Friday, then you have 8 days. But if you work on weekends, then maybe you would have 4 days, because mostly Sundays some do not work. So you just indicate that's also there, and the number of days you stayed at home during your sick leave, your vacation, your holidays, you also state all of them there. The number of days you worked, you can calculate that, but the number of days absent is your sick leave plus vacation minus your holidays, that is the public holidays, because we don't regard those holidays as absentees and all. We don't regard these days as absent. So you just calculate the number of sick days off and vacation days off minus the holidays off. So I hope you understand that. Beneath that box we have sign, and under it we have NAPCO trainee. You just sign, and then we also have sign and stamp, and under it is supervisor. So you just give it to your line manager, your immediate boss, to also do a sign and stamp. Beside it, we have name of supervisor and then contact of supervisor. So the supervisor will write his or her name plus the person's contact. Please, you do not submit this without them. If you do that, your coordinator has every right to reject it. And then you send it to your district office for your coordinator to also endorse it. Remember, a time will come you will be paid based on the number of days you report at work, mostly when you have nothing to show as a proof or an evidence as to the reason why you stayed home. I hope you've understood everything. Please, if there's anything you never understood, or if there's anything you are still contemplating, please do well to comment in our comment box. We are always there to help you, to give you answers to all your questions. And also, do not forget to like and share this video. It is advisable for everyone to educate our friends, so we are trying to help you. You can also share for your friends to also have a feel or understand certain things. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on our Facebook page. We'll meet again. Bye.